Hey guys, so today bringing you another video. Welcome back to the Alphabet Challenge. We are playing Mr. Jayce now. We just had a very good game for Jax. And it's Jayce's turn. So Jayce was a champ that I adore. You know, the first ever season I got Master back in season 9. So when would that have been? 2019, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to keep up. Jayce was a big reason why I got to Master. So I like this champion. He has struggled a little bit in solo queue for the last little while. He has had a buff though recently, and it's, you know, he's had a few buffs over the last while, and every time he got one of these buffs I kept going, oh, that's not the buff that he needs. What he actually needed was more early game damage, especially in his ranged Q. That's what they've given him. So it's not a crazy big buff, but it's a buff. We're against Fiora, not the best matchup obviously for Jayce. Weirdly, she's gone PTA with teleport. I don't think you should combine these two things. If you're going to go PTA, go Ignite. If you're going to go teleport, go Conqueror. These two kind of contradict each other, especially on a champion like thingy. You might be like, Huz, you're doing the exact same thing. Different champion. You wouldn't run PTA on Jayce. I probably should have put a ward down earlier. I can't commit to going all the way to the blue. I'd be too late to lane. Would you build on him? Eclipse is quite an amazing item on him and stuff. You can go full lethality if you wanted to high damage. Remember I played against a Fiora yesterday on my main account. She was very good. I think we won that game, but like mechanically, she was one of the best Fioras I've definitely played against. Her Qs are so clean. You hunting the Master you? To be fair, an Elise should... Well, I don't even know if an Elise will beat a Master in the early game, to be honest. Master is, again, a little bit of a silly champion. Again, when you're playing Jayce, your advantage is the ranged in the early game. Make sure you use it. And then she just dodges. Not too bad, but like, is Master going to be in here? You should definitely consider it.
Eyes on the horizon.
No idea what you're doing. So again, that was more just like, what would I do if I saw the enemy jungler? You know, if I started, let's say here, and I'm pretty sure he did because Elise was all in his jungle, he wasn't there. And I've seen, oh, the Elise has gone all the way down to bot lane and she's gotten a bunch of kills. What am I going to do as the jungler? Oh, I'm going to try and invade their red. Oh, so they're blue. Because you'll try and gain something the other side of the map just to make up for it. It was more just predicting that. And he also misplayed. You know, what was his misplay? If you watch it back, he used his meditate to block my EQ, which means he didn't have his meditate to block the bulk of my damage. I don't have any mana, so it was hard. So melee form Jayce, when you auto attack in melee form, you actually get mana back. So make sure like when you have a free moment, auto attack in melee, because you can see, look at my mana bar, it's already climbing. I remember when I was on absolute zero, and I used to play Jayce all the way back then. Duffman, who was our analyst at the time, some of you may know the name. He was an analyst, has been an analyst on G2 and stuff over the years. His biggest advice that he kept going is like, use the melee auto attacks more. I remember that to this day. So there is a world that I might have misplayed that fight, by the way, on the Fiora. I used my melee E, which did make, I think, the Zoe sleep miss. But, you know, in the grand scheme, it would have been, you know, it's still fine. He doesn't have flash. I'm 2-0. I'm even on farm. She has teleport advantage, and she can't really use it. So we're in a pretty good spot right now.
Pave the way. Transformation complete.
So because I have, like, kind of advantage, I'll just go for, like, an aggro in, engage like that quite often.
Never look back.
Yes. Alright, red buff is gone.
I'm always ready.
Ooh. Use the W. If she uses W in a wrong way, that makes her vulnerable. But I think she might have gone back. Oh, she didn't.
We'll light our path.
Alright, we're going to go for a dive. I'm mucked up. What am I doing? I didn't think her W would be back up, but it obviously would. That was just bad by me. F. That was bad. I shouldn't be doing that. I have advantage right now. And again, it's the combination of she had ulti. I definitely should have realized she had W still up. But then it's the PTA. The damage burst is way more very early. That was dumb by me. No other word than dumb there. Damn. That was a proper huzzy lemon. Mistakes happen. That was a bad one from me.
Through progress.
When you're already winning, that was just unnecessary, you know? Again, this is still, it's not a good matchup for Jayce, so... oh, God. Oh, Masty's going dragon. Nice, she got the smite. Poor Masty. Gonna be so tilted.
Time to make a stand.
Damage. Go Lazio!
An ally has been slain.
I think she has TP up. Nice, stop the base. That's what we want to do.
Has been slain.
She wins every single all-in. Take the 5 gold. This is why this matchup is so bad. I don't win a single all-in. It has to be like just poke, 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 and hope to kill her in poke. But if an all-in happens, there ain't no chance. Zoe's only level 4. That's really far behind. Thresh is level 6, by the way, so that Zoe is just that far behind. I don't understand how she is that far behind, to be honest. That's bad.
Pave the way.
Obviously, Ignite would have helped in that fight, but have it up at the time.
I'm gonna ensure this.
That's good. I mean, they get 2, we get 1. Still better than nothing. Do use my ignite. So again, I use my ignite not on the Fiora, so it makes me, you know, it's good to get a kill, but it makes me more vulnerable to the Fiora.
I'm always ready.
I will need to buy anti-heal, because obviously normally when you're against a Fiora, you just buy Bramble, and you're happy as Larry. Can't really buy a Bramble as Jayce, there's no point. I'm a half-range champion, so... So Executioners is what we'll definitely buy later into the game. Look at that damage. Ooh. ETA, man. That stings. Obviously, our bot lane will outscale. I think what's happened, and I don't know how it's happened. Zoe is just so underleveled. Again, she's still not level 6. She has not been level 6 for quite a long time now.
Transformation complete. Transformation complete.
Let's go buy Eclipse. Power Spike. Oh. Alright, the thing with Jayce is he is very fast. Get back to lane. Will I go Mortal Reminder? Mortal Reminder would probably be what I go for anti-heal, but I won't, like, I'd be buying this and just leaving it there. I don't think it would be an earlier purchase into the game. On my way down. We can maybe look to sandwich or something. Okay, she's got her Rav Hydra. I'm gonna miss a plate. Badge. No, Zoe's level 6 now. That's good. 800 is obviously that. Dude, my neck. I did not mean to ping question mark there, by the way. What a hit.
Pave the way.
Actually, not a bad trade. She mucked up big time. So a lot of the strength of what Fiora can do to me is in her W, of like not taking damage and etc etc. The moment she just completely wasted it, it opened the door. And then she just didn't respect my damage. Eclipse is a big power spike. Eclipse is a very powerful item. So do not disrespect people in that way. I'm gonna go for the tower because that gets us feet of strength. There you go. Nice.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Cool beans. That's good. Alright, we can buy anti-heal now. Probably sell the refillable as well. She'll probably feel a bit silly about that death, to be honest. I definitely would if I was her. Like, I felt silly about my death when I died under the tower. She'll probably feel silly about that one. She had flash up, I'm pretty sure. She just didn't use it. Just did not think the damage was going to come through, I guess.
Eyes on the horizon.
Not Manamune second. No, doesn't snowball enough. I want to try and snowball. I'll get it third after a lethality item. damage.
Never a wrong step.
Ooh. He needs to die.
Has been slain.
That was kind of nuts.
Time to make a stand.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy killing spree.
Marcy is being kind of a typical Marcy.
Powering up.
Not a lot of brain power going on in the plays, just pure like thug. Might be able to snipe. The thing is, this Fiora is just going to split push the whole game. She has no incentive to group, being a Fiora, obviously. But it will make her killable if that's all she's going to do. It's just too... It's one-dimensional play. One-dimensional play is something that I wouldn't really recommend. Wasted that money. Yeah, Master Yi is quite classic Zug Zug playstyle. Zug Zug playstyle, again, for those who are like, what the hell Zug Zug? In Warcraft 3, the voice of what the basic peon orcs that just do the most, basic tasks without putting effort in, they go Zug Zug. That's Zug Zug playstyle. That's what a Master Yi does. So they're going to get their second dragon. We definitely need to start paying attention to dragons. What map is it? It's Mountain Dragon Soul.
I'm always ready.
He was just sitting in the bush. What the heck? What are you doing? The problem that we've got, the later the game goes on, the less I win against Fiora, even if I play it well.
Light our path.
Just how the champions are against each other. This Master Yi is,
Our future will be bright.
gonna go straight back here because Fiora's just gonna split push. Very annoying to play against these type of players, but there are so many of them nowadays. Last few seasons have just made majority of top laners into players like this Fiora, which is very boring.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wait,
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think Fiora W'd and not be slept.
Killing spree.
It's Master Yi, man. Holy moly.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Got quite a lot of gold. Need to use that. When you're playing a champ that doesn't scale as much, make sure you use your money early in the game. Because if she comes back with technically more of an item power spike than me and then beats me early, then that's terrible, right? Because I'm the earlier game champ. Earlier game champs need to use their money more in the early. Well, that was bad. She's still dead, but like, damn. Alright, now we go for the Mirror Mana, by the way. I like the movement speed from Yumu's. Both offensive and defensive. I don't think we've explained Jayce's kit yet. My bad. So, Jayce is a shape-shifting champion. We have played a shapeshifter before. That was Gnar. Gnar obviously does not get pure choice of when to shapeshift. It has a rage bar. Jayce, you do have ultimate choice when to shapeshift. It's your ultimate. Oh, and I'd played Elise as well. True. You need to go bot lane. So in melee form, you have a Q that does damage and slow. The W, it does AoE damage around yourself. And also that gives the passive of you make mana back when you're in melee form auto-attacking. The E in melee form is a knockback that does 10% magic health damage.
Pave the way.
Shut down.
So that's melee form.
Enemy has been slain.
Ranged form, obviously, oh, Fiora's TP'd. So what I need to do is push that and make my way. Benefit of teleport for you. Why was Elise just caught sleeping? That's bad. Elise just caught sleeping in a bush. We can fight this, I'm pretty sure.
Never
She comes directly to me, I think I can kill her.
I'm always ready.
Nasty. I mean, I got the Fiora, but I just couldn't get away from the Thresh. And then obviously ranged form. The Q's the bread and butter. It's the big like energy ball that is like a ranged ability. W is an attack speed steroid. The E is the gate that gives movement speed to himself, his teammates, and the Q, shock blast. That's pretty much the champion in a nutshell, to be honest. That's majority of what you need to know. They need to fight that. 100%. Easy. Very nice. Not sure what the Thresh was doing there. Fiora, by the way, should go... Oh, this is nice. Just use it. Fiora, by the way, should 100% just go back to split pushing. That's the strength of the champion. She is not that strong in grouping. Oh, also, when you transform with your ultimate between the two forms, your next auto attack does bonus damage. And you gain movement speed. So if you ever see a Jayce walking to lane transforming, it's like, why is he doing that? Movement speed. You are actively going to get to lane faster. Yeah, I think that Fiora's lost her way a little bit in this game. There's no point for her to be grouping as much as she is. It's not the benefit of the champion. She's probably panicking a little bit. The higher rating you go, if someone's like a really high rated good Fiora main, they're not going to change how they play. They will play to the strength of the champion. So they'll just split push. That's what they'll do, because that's what they know their champion does the best.
Enemy has been slain.
But this Fiora's kind of, I don't know, started playing a bit peculiar. We're not in the highest of rank right now, so... Oh. What the heck?
Make a stand.
Fiora was just... Sorry, Kai'Sa was just in a bush. What the heck? So she stayed in the whole area, and she just hid in this bush the entire time, by the way. Why? Like, it gives you one kill. It doesn't give you anything more than that. Like, what's the point? That doesn't help you win the game. It just gives you one kill. One kill doesn't give you one... Like, especially trading. Be gone. Thresh is here again. This poor Master Yi, man. As I said, a lot of play without thinking. Honestly, if you put a player that thinks on Master Yi, they'll be unstoppable. Genuinely would be unstoppable. Giga OP champion in solo queue. Just the people that play him, for some reason, they just don't think when they play. It's really weird. Put the gate over there. I don't know if it's going to help. Probably not. So I think that the trap that the enemy team is falling into, by the way, is that they're going for these kill plays, but there's no intent of actually making them... Like, what is it doing to help them win the game? Every time that they just trade 1-for-1, there's nothing that they're gaining to actually make them win the game more. It's that trap of solo queue. Oh, we're just getting kills. Kills are cool, but you need substance of like forward progression and stuff to like win the game. Hero mana. Oh. Marcy's bot lane. He ran the wrong way. Marcy's dead, probably. Well, they traded. Again, technically good for us, because it's their jungler. Like, this is what I mean. The enemy team needs to stop playing like this. This is bizarre. They're really not helping their chances of winning the game, and they have a very good comp. Their comp is very powerful in solo queue. Should just go over to Baron, man. Nasty's dead. Let's do it. That was TP. Is she teleporting bot lane? She just teleported bot lane. I guess maybe she thought we were ganking her, but no, we're just doing Baron. That's funny. Let's go, Rose. Nice solo kill for Elise.
Has been destroyed.
Bomba. I knew she'd still be around.
Transformation complete.
Too far ahead now.
Powering up.
I'm simply too far ahead. So she wins easily. A Fiora should beat me easily by this stage of the game. But the Fiora's gotten so far behind because she's played in the wrong way. Like, she's prioritized grouping a lot. You know, and people say she hasn't grouped that much. She's grouped too much for a Fiora. I'm 2 levels ahead of her. She should be 2 levels ahead of me. When you're playing something like Fiora, play incredibly, incredibly selfish.
Never look back.
Bro's just sitting in a bush. What are you doing, ye? I'm like, that type of play, and I'm on the enemy team, and I'm benefiting from it. But it annoys me, even though I'm on the enemy team, because this Marcy is simply not learning. You know, he's not adjusting. He's not learning. So, like, that's the biggest thing that you should do if you're wanting to climb, no matter what rank you are, is don't play in the same way the entire game when it's not going well. Adjust.
Light our path.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Have I mentioned the bonus resistance in melee form? Probably not, but yeah, you basically turn into a pure melee kind of bruiser champion.
Team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Rampage.
When you're in melee form, you are tankier slightly and all that. Oh, he missed the Q.
Enemy has been slain.
Yeah, it's fine.
Enemy double kill.
Master Yi died. Oh, if that hook didn't land.
Shut down.
Oof. Game not over.
Unstoppable.
So yeah, I think when you're in, is it this one? Swapping weapons? No. Where would it tell you how much extra, like, resistance and stuff you have? Was it here? Oh, here. Probably. Yeah, you get 25... No, that removes resistances. Somewhere in there.
Time to make a stand.
Don't want to overstay my welcome, get caught by myself. Enemy team. Hey, this Kai'Sa build, what the heck?
Powering up.
Don't like that Kai'Sa build at all. Hey-ya!
Without fear.
Hello. Yep. Thanks for the leash.
Pave the way.
Ah, that missed. What's the thrush doing? I don't know. That was weird. GG! Uh-oh. My bad. I died. There you go. That's game. So this is actually a pretty solid game. Like, we made some mistakes, but we did some good things. We got involved quite well. To be fair, like, the Marcy obviously didn't really help his team. And the Fiora, I think, just got a bit lost. Like, if she just stayed split push, split push, split push, it would have been such a worse thing for me. But then she started grouping a bit, and that's in my benefit, not hers. There is such a time, and obviously we did 1v1 her later into the game, but like, she should just be beating me eventually, and she didn't because she got too far behind by grouping. So overall, not bad. I will happily take it. I'll do it to those two. Why not? Is there anything worth knowing? Most of my team have well, our bot lane has very bad win rates on their champions that they played, but they did fine. Marcy doesn't play Marcy, by the way. Autofilled AD carry player. Ooh, that... Wait, where? That Fiora is a proper Fiora player. They've just been literally only playing Fiora recently. It's their third most played champion with 170 games. In their recent match history, it is just Fiora. Weird. Yeah, we went 10-4-9, 33.1k, so again, a lot more damage than the Fiora. And to be honest, the bigger thing that I bet we have more... Oh, very close. Very close. So she did do more tower damage than me, and obviously they do have the grubs and stuff, so that would have helped. Marcy didn't touch a single tower. But yeah, damn. So she's still... And that by the way, shows how much stronger she is at taking towers than I am. I am fed. I am ahead of her. I can kill her. She still did more tower damage than me. So, like, that's what she should have played to. She should have played to the 1v1, being selfish. I'm going to 1v1 the Jayce. And to be honest, a really good Fiora mid to late game can tower dive me, and there's not much I can do. But she just stopped doing it, which is really weird. But overall, very nice game. So that's Jayce complete. Is that Jay done? No, we've got some AD carries actually now. So we've got Jhin and Jinx. But if you guys are enjoying, overall, pretty nice game. Do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. Again, if you do have the hype video feature, please do click it somewhere. I think it's only if you're on mobile app at the moment. Does help out. You can hype 3 videos per week, apparently. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's Aussie games bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine. You'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment and subscribe. Keep the Aussie dream alive.